Hello guys, so welcome back to another session of Learning Unity with me. So where we last left off, we were configuring the waypoints so that now our enemy can move to these waypoints. And if we look at the script, it's because we can actually use Unity's vector2.moveTowards function, passing in the current transformation or the position of the enemy to the target position, and then the movement or the movement speed, I guess. But we call it movement this frame because we want it to be frame independent, and move this frame is move speed times the time delta time. So now it's frame independent. Alright, let's see. Yeah, and the next thing we tried covering is the scriptable objects. We have this image here. Let me grab it real quick. This image here that we're going to work on today, we don't have these two scripts yet, but these are the two scripts that we've done so far. This is the last thing that we did. We made a wave config script which holds all of this data of interest that we can access I guess from other classes. And from what I remember, the reason why we would use like a scriptable object is just to save data or something like that. Let me double check that real quick. Oh, it's right here. So it says the scriptable objects that you can use to save large amounts of data independent of class instances. So it's used to save large amount of data, I guess. That's what I'm getting out of it. And we created one object right here. But I think we were having issues with the path because you wanted to store the list of transforms, which we did. We were able to create this method here. Let me just show it real quick. So this method returns a list of transform, which is the path that the enemy is going to take for this wave, right? So we can in our scriptable object, we can change the path that we want. We could, I could create like for example, I could create path, let's say triangle path or something. Triangle path. Then we're gonna create an empty again, and we're gonna call this. I'm gonna delete this. I just want to show like an example of my understanding of this. And then we're gonna. Oh, you get my point, right? So where's this located at? We're going to add a star or a red star, in which we can make triangle, red star, or star, and then this itself would be a different path. So this would be a triangle path, and then let's say we create another, we'll call this triangle wave or something like that, where we pass the enemy, which is the zombie enemy. The path would be the triangle path. I don't see it. Oh, it's supposed to look for a prefab. So we would go to paths, right? Put it here, and then we're gonna go to go back to wave config. Oh no, we go back to waves and go here, and now we can do triangle path, and then this will be it. So I'm kind of curious what's going to happen if I press play. Will it be a runtime issue? I don't know, the zombie enemy currently has these waypoints, right? So we haven't been able to try it out yet, because I remember him mentioning something about using a for each loop to kind of, dynamically choose a path. I guess like whichever path prefab that we set the wave to, and so that's why we need to do it dynamically. Because let's say we do want to change the path, we don't want it to be constant, like all the time, because then that would get kind of boring. And making the enemy move in different variations will make the game interesting, right? And kind of like that. So basically, we can make multiple path scriptable objects and give them a different path. Put it on a different enemy, and change the speed and tune it a little bit to make it act differently. And yeah, that makes it a lot easier to kind of handle the data, because instead of I guess I'm trying to think like how would we have done it if we didn't use scriptable object, because scriptable object mentioned that it's used to save lots of data, right? Because we have the reference to the prefab here. Oh wait, I remember. Wait. It says it's to prevent the use of the instantiate. You'll get, instead of using the method. This means there's. So this is the main reason how it saves data. Instead of instantiating the prefab, which we do for the laser. I'm not sure. I guess we are like the only prefab that we use are the enemy, so maybe the enemy prefab we would need to consider not instantiating it, but rather storing the duplicator. You can use store it and then access it by reference. We can access it by reference. I probably need to see it. I'm still kind of confused about it, because like how does it, just because of reference, or how does it create a new prefab, or how does it create a new object? We only have reference to the prefab, so does it just continually just use the same one? Is that what it's saying? I don't know. Let me just disable this, and yeah, so this is just for testing purposes, learning purposes, just me showing what I think I understand. Alright, let's go continue. Enemy pathing. What happened last time? Make a new path. Oh right. So luckily we did that. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty smart. So basically we can just drag and drop the wave right to the enemy pathing, or we could even set it like maybe dynamically through code so that it can dynamically adjust to whatever waypoints it's been included at. So we're gonna I'm gonna create two actually. I'm gonna create another zombie and then show like two of them moving at the same time. So we're gonna pass in another zombie. Oh, we could have just. Wait, we're gonna start us over again. We didn't really do anything, so it's cool. So we can create like an object, enemies, and then drag and drop. And then for zombie 1, we're going to pass in the wave 1 config. And then number 2, we'll pass in the triangle wave. I think we can just run it. Let's see. What? Kind of weird, because of wave 1. Oh, we should just delete this. Actually, no, we shouldn't delete that. Weird, why did it move like that? Wait a minute. No, we have the script right here. I wonder why it's like that. There has to be something different. Maybe I forgot to do something. Like, why does this one, which we assigned the wave 1 or path 0, why does it move towards this direction? Like, if we check again, like it starts somewhere here, but then it just goes here. Let's see. Did I do something wrong, maybe? Is it because of the naming? Actually, let's try this. Let's try that. No, it still does that. It's kind of weird. Let's see how he does it. Maybe I messed up somewhere. I think I kind of screwed up somewhere. Because he seemed to do it alright. Oh yeah, what does the debug say? That doesn't really help. Well, I guess I'll just see it as this. Because I mean, I get the syntax of it, but I don't understand what this returns. So is this returning the list? Wait a minute. Let me try something. Because I was supposed to print out twice. I only printed out once. Let me see. Get called. Let me try it again. Oh yes, it does get called. Oh, so the start doesn't even get called. My bad. So you pass the wave config, restore in waypoints. So we point towards the first one. Each enemy has their own reference to their own enemy pathing script. So all of them have different different wave config, and different move speed. Huh. Well, I guess this is the fun part of coding, debugging like crazy. So let's see here, position. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the path 0 was this. Let me look at wave 1 again. Yeah, this doesn't quite make sense to me. What is happening here? Oh, I see. That was completely different. I see. That's why. Oh, that makes sense. So this one isn't the same as this one. See, right? Ah, that makes sense. I wonder I was getting so confused. Like, wait, what? So let's go ahead and change it. Hopefully it changes for that one too. So start at the top. 2. Let's go try it out. So yeah, we're not passing. Something is off, right? Like for the wave, we need to pass a prefab, but we can't pass in this one. So we have to actually edit the path here, which is kind of insane. Because how are we gonna do it in respect to the actual map? Let's see. Yeah, that kind of makes sense a little bit. Because triangular path is this. And I guess we have to name it like that. That's why it didn't move. I don't think so though. Because let's look at our code. Wave config. Yeah, it doesn't matter what their name is. Let me go check what. If you're using what? I just want to let you know that on course 112, if you're using the latest version, you won't be able to find break prefab instance. What I did to fix this was right click on the game object and press unpack. I think that's something else. It's 112. Yeah, I'm not on 112 right now. Yeah, I'm on number 99. No, I'm not 90. Yeah, 98. Everything course has. Oh, wait, no. Solve. Create new path. Is the second path assigned to me? Yes, not a problem. I'm modifying it in the scene. Was it modifying the prefab itself? Yeah. Wait, I forgot to apply the modification to my prefab. Can you do that? Doesn't make sense. Because yeah, we can just change. Oh wait. I think I know what I gotta do. I don't know if this is the right way of doing it, but essentially, you gotta delete. Hold up. So we're gonna have to create the prefab, like. So I think this solves it. Well, let's see. Yep, it does. But now we need to solve why this isn't moving. So it seems like we gotta create the path and then make it as a prefab type thing. There probably is a better solution, I just don't know. We still have yet to figure out what this is. Like, I don't think we utilized this quite yet. I think that's when we need to start spawning in zombies. But for now, like, I don't know what this is for. I wonder why it doesn't work. Actually, to make it a little bit more realistic, let's put this outside as well. Search Control D. It doesn't matter. The name doesn't matter. Wait, why does it spawn there? What? Oh, right. I forgot. We gotta go prefabs or path. Delete this. Yeah, I really think there's a better way of doing it. But for now, this is what I can do. Since I don't know. Yeah, I'm confused why they aren't both moving. Like, what? Let's just, can we duplicate that? Seems like both of them are moving. Yeah, both of them are moving. What? So yeah, something's wrong with this here. Let me delete it. Wait, that's not what I want. So this one works. Let's just test if the triangle path even works. Right. So we're gonna go here, and then we're just gonna drag path. Drag this. Let's see if it follows it, just to see if it works. It does not. So this triangle path does not work. Why? Now it moves. What the hell? Oh, so that's what resetting the transform actually helped. That's insane. So actually we just need to. So let's go to zombie 1, wave 1 config. And then, yeah, we have to make another scriptable object. Or we can just duplicate, actually. And then triangle path. Make this one path 0. So this one could be wave 1, and the other one could be wave 2. And then let's go play. So it seems like we needed to reset it to, that was the solution to it. Wow, I never expected that. Alright, let's continue. I think there has to be a better way. What is that? There has to be a better way than this. Because applying the changes to the actual paths and then applying that update to the other ones is probably pretty good. Just open assets, so here's unpack completely, open asset. Prefab. has to be a better way. I guess that'd be the better way of it. Yeah, I think that might be the better way of doing that. Well, I guess I'll just do it like that for now. Go to prefab, open the asset and context, and then we can change this to somewhere like, how about here? I mean, there are still some issues here, but I think that's because I forgot to reset the path. Actually, I did reset. I reset both of them. Oh, why is it still making them kind of not go there directly? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Alright, let's go back. Let's see. Alright, so, I mean, whatever he explained, I think that was pretty reasonable. So, let's see. So this is the enemy spawner. So we just create a script. Let's reference, let's go to assets, scripts, double click on this, go to the images and say, we're just gonna write down that in the comments, just to kind of help us get the general idea. Order of waves, spawn each wave, spawn each enemy in the wave, and yeah, those are the only 3 things, I guess. I don't think this might be another scriptable object. Oh no, it's already an object. I already put it as a, so never mind. So we might definitely need these. So we're just gonna keep them. Wait, let's reset the transform. So I think I'm getting a better idea of how the scriptable object works in terms of like how it generates prefabs and stuff. So we start using the instantiate. I thought that we weren't going to use instantiate anymore, but then that would be kind of confusing because I think that would be the only way to dynamically create objects from prefabs. But what I am noticing though is that by having it the way we have right now, in which we have a wave config scriptable object, instead of like if we didn't have a wave config, we'd need to create a serialized field, put the prefabs in there, and then reference them within the class. But by having this wave config, we can access it in one class only. And I do agree that's like a lot better than just like creating copies of the prefab in multiple classes. And I get maybe that in a sense will save the memory. So we'll technically only have one instance of it being available, and we just need to refer to that instance and then instantiate it through that reference, right? So yeah, that's pretty useful. Alright, let's go check it out. Line 22, 27. Oh, my bad. That didn't work. What the heck? Oh, wait, what happened to it? Oh, we generated it. Wow. Alright. Enemy spawner. Then we're gonna add a script. Then we're gonna create a prefab for that. And then we're gonna put the waves, wave 1, wave 2, and then see. What? I guess that might be an issue. The zombie doesn't have the config, so we gotta pass that too, I guess. So in the instantiate, you have to also make sure that new game object has a wave config too, which we pass in the name. But let's see what he does. Oh, he doesn't want us. Let's try it again. Maybe we'll get a better idea if we don't have any enemies. We just let it play. Yeah, so it's the one that gets stuck. So we need to wait. What's this? Yeah, so it doesn't have any waypoints, so we gotta add that. So this is the instantiation. So maybe we got to create like a game object enemy enemy equals this, and then we could just say enemy dot we need to find a way to set the config. But to serialize, maybe we don't need this anymore, right? Because we could just set it. So this becomes over here, and then we could probably do something like public void set wave config wc. We do wave config wc. Then our enemy spawner, we could do set wave config as the current wave. But we don't have reference to that. We can just, cheat, right, for now. Do we have to say like instance enemy padding? Is that how it works? Alright, I'm lost. Let's just see what he does. Because I think he will experience the same error. Because okay, how did what? I'm confused. So I guess there wasn't anything wrong with what we did, or what they did, what he did. Alright, let's see. So we're instantiating, we're giving it a position. But we're not giving it a wave. That's the thing I'm confused about. Because we have wave config still. Alright. Let's see. So we have the list of wave configs, and then we set the first one to current wave, and then spawn all enemies, start the coroutine, pass in that. So this wave config gets instantiated with the object that we want to create, and then the position that we want to start at, and then the rotation. How does it know what paths to go to? Because get waypoints, which is right here, you know, returns the list of transformation, right? And it gets the first one, so it appears in the first waypoint that exists in the wave config. But how does it move when it doesn't have the reference to the actual wave config? Because that's where it needs to get the waypoints, right? Alright, so it's already 1 hour, and unfortunately we didn't get much stuff done. Yeah, I guess I'm not feeling well today, so I wasn't able to concentrate that much. But yeah, we're gonna continue tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Peace.